Member of the club since February of 2018. That sounds like it's measured in minutes. Here in its first season. He's completed his first project on Pathways and today chose to talk about a topic that he finds dear, leadership. This is his very own speech, Pericles Sykes, our president, with the speech titled, Are Leaders Born or Made? Are Leaders Born or Made? Pericles Sykes.
I don't want to alert you, but I will be your leader. My credentials, out of this world. I know everything, don't worry. So what needs to be done? Some help? That is not a leader. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. Have you wondered what makes a great leader? Is there a formula? Or are some people just born to lead? I studied the greatest leaders that history has to offer. And I saw some common values, traits. I noticed that most of them have a different belief system, a different mindset, different from ordinary people. Of course, they carry a lot of skills, such as they're self-driven, they hold integrity, they have a vision, a purpose, and they have all mastered the art of communication. For the sake of time, I'm going to narrow my scope and only focus on three. I'm going to focus on vision, I'm going to focus on integrity, and I'm going to focus on the art of communication. Let's look at Mr. King, Martin Luther King, in 1960s. He had a vision. He fought for equal treatment for all races. He had a vision that one day his four little children would not be judged by the color of the skin, but rather they would be judged by the content of their character. When he became the face of the movement, he got death threats. One time he was giving a speech, a bomb went off by his side. But he didn't slow down, he didn't stop. He stood his ground, he stood for righteousness, he stood for what was true. He stood for his dream. In time, his dream was reality. Let's look at integrity. Again, in 1960, Mr. King went to a motel in Tallahassee. Now, he knew that the motel was not going to allow him. He knew they were going to call the policeman. He went there, he entered the hotel and said, I made some reservations. The clerk, confused. I see that, but we don't allow Negroes in here. Mr. King left, exited the hotel, went at the front gate, and sat down. Momentarily, the police was arriving, and the owner stepped out. What do you want? What do you want? My dignity. Powerful, powerful stuff. Now, if we look at the greatest speakers, all of them had mastered the art of communication. If you look at the speaker, he can be ordinary, or he can be maybe sometimes forgettable. However, with a sense of enthusiasm, being authentic, you can transform to a competent, powerful, and memorable speaker. But you can't just hope to have big gestures, talk, occupy the room, and hope that you're going to come out strong speaker. No, you have to talk with authenticity, because then if you talk with passion, what you say is important, dear, you hold it dear to yourself, it will come off powerful. if you believe that the message you're carrying has value and that your speakers will gain something from what you have to say, you will be authentic. You will be more memorable. If we look at all these characteristics, I think there's no argument. This can be learned. These are skills we can learn, we can craft, we can develop. So, we can be leaders. You can be a leader. You can inspire a nation. We can make this world a better place. I will end with a quote. John Quincy wrote, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, to learn more, to do more, become more, you are a leader." Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Perry.